I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to the EU IPO and the EU DG Trade and IBKC teams for to providing us the opportunity to present these topics, very important topics. And thank you so much for the organization of this important event. And also I'd like to thanks all of the participants who joined this event. I see more than 200 participants and joining. So thank you so much for attending. So I think I would like to do overview the preview of my presentation today. Firstly, I'd like to mention the importance of new plant varieties and also role of UPOV to encourage the development of new varieties. And followed by I'd like to give you some example of benefits in UPOV members, followed by UPOV system for all types of breeders. And lastly, I'd like to touch on some of the new initiative that contribute to the benefits, enhance the benefits of the UPOV membership in this region, Southeast Asia. And just wanted to start with the importance of the new improved plant varieties. So I think that one of the important aspects of the new plant varieties, as you can see, at food security with the better and cheaper food that could be achieved by providing farmers improved yield, pest disease, and resistant tolerance to drought. So this is one of the key aspects. And then climate change. So by using new variety to adapt to the climate change, so that could be a contributor to climate change. Also, this is very important aspect in economy. The new variety provides opportunity to enhance exports the country agricultural products and improved employment as well. And also by using pest disease, for example, the resistant high yield new varieties that will contribute, we can see use less inputs, for example, pesticide that could be to contribute to the sustainable production environment. And important is that the use of new varieties is most of the cases, we can see that public-private partnership, which is help the technical transfers. So this is very important aspect when we think about the new plant improved varieties. So, but I'd like to emphasize that all of these aspects are for the benefits of farmers. So this is also goes to the benefits of the society by having more good environment to use the products, accessible, better quality foods. So now let's move on to the role of UPOV to encourage the development of new varieties. This is a very simple. We have UPOV mission statements that is to say to provide and promote an effective system of plant variety protection with the aim of encouraging the development of new varieties of plants for the benefits of the society. So this is a very simple and the statement, but I think that it's very important that the UPOV system provides the system to promote the effective, to promote the development of new varieties of plants. So I'd like to give you some example of benefits of UPOV membership. This slide shows the trends of the number of plant breeders right application in Vietnam shown in blue line here. So this trend, as you can see, this trend, Vietnam shows strong growth in number of applications since 2006 when Vietnam became a UPOV member. On the contrast, the trans number of the PPP application other countries in Southeast Asia that are not UPOV members, which are shown in bars, you can see also you cannot see the growth trend in those countries. So since the number of the PPP application is closely related to the number of new and quality improved variety that farmers can access, so it means that UPOV membership in Vietnam shows that the benefits to farmers by enabling farmers to access new high improved quality plant varieties. And the study in Vietnam shows that it is the social economic benefits of UPOV members in Vietnam before and after Vietnam became a UPOV membership, is that as you can see that this study shows that income of Vietnamese farmers have increased as much as by 24% after since UPOV membership in 2006. This is important to say that this increase in the yield is induced by plant breeding success, not by the input of fertilizer. So the study in Vietnam is very linked to the productivity and also the environment benefits to the in Vietnam. And as I see that I'd like to show that the slides for the illustrating the benefits impact in the GDP in Vietnam. I think that Mr. Pettinado also showed stated in his remarks, and the study in Vietnam shows that the big increase in GDP as well. As for example, for arable farming, we see that 2.3 billion of the GDP are added since 2006 by year, and it corresponded to the GDP added in the value chains for $1.65 billion, and overall impact from plant breeding activities in investment on GDP has been calculated at around $5 billion US dollar, which is more than 2.5% of GDP, national Vietnam GDP. So it is very remarkable impact on Vietnam economy. So I can show you some other impact in case of Kenya. Kenya became UPOV member in 1999. Since then, cut flour exports glowed dramatically by 3 times in volume. And Kenya is now one of the leading exporting country in cut flours, especially for rolls. After the UPOV membership, Kenya observed increase in number and range of improved variety because the availability for farmers after new improved variety became available for farmers after the introduction of plant variety protection system, UPOV. So one of the big reason background is that why Kenya became a leading exporter is that thanks to the introduction UPOV system, the breeders are confident that they will get their varieties protected and they can get back their investment into breeding. So farmers can able to access quality variety from any part of the world. So this is so many companies have set their business in Kenya, and that brings Kenya a huge number of employment creations. And another example in Japan is the small rice farmers, but the rice producer who sought strategy how to increase their incomes. Then with the work with the local government, they develop a strategy to introduce flower industry. The local government worked with farmers to develop a series of new variety of ashiro. It is a genting variety, and produced varieties to export the cut flower to the European market. And they got a plant breeding right in New Zealand and Chile, where they supplied propagating material of those varieties, and also like the farmers in New Zealand and Chile to produce cut flower that could be exported to the European and US markets. And in this strategy, Japanese local government and farmers got a royalty from growers in the country, in Chile and New Zealand, that could be used for the further breeding in Japan. The other example is that the Republic of Korea, before 2002, the rose growers in Republic of Korea is not comfortable about paying loyalty to overseas breeders. However, after joining UPOV in 2002, thanks to the improvement of the intellectual property environment of UPOV system and breeders and exemption of the UPOV system, Korean further use the European varieties to develop their own new varieties. And the Korea now turn to the royalty receiver instead of royalty payer. So this is very good example that the UPOV system the develop of the breeding, national breeding activities as well. And I would like to go to the UPOV system for all type of breeders, importance of UPOV system, all the type of breeders. So there are the variety of dimension of the breeders. Here we can see public and private, international and national, and UPOV systems support all the type of breeders in this slide. There is no differentiation in UPOV system for all type of breeders. For example, you may think UPOV system is supporting only international large company, but in fact, UPOV system supports individual breeders as well. For example, the large pharma cooperative like Limagrain, an agricultural cooperative in French farmers, but it is also an international seed group. So this is, we can see the example that regardless of the individual or community or small or large, the breeders meets the farmer needs and interest. So the UPOV system support breeding by the public sector and is an important means of achieving maximum public good, which is benefits of farmers. I will give you some example in Canada. Canada introduced its system PBR, plant breeding rights, and became member of the UPOV in 1991. Before this, a large number of cherry was imported from other countries by using the Canadian variety. So after the accession of the UPOV 91 Act, one of the province of the Canada, the public breeders has developed a special relationship with cherry growers in Canada, one region, that enable farmers in Canada to make preference access to new cherry variety bred by in Canada. So farmers in Canada get income thanks to the special preference partnership with the public breeders. So this is a very good story that the Canadian cherry growers benefits from government policy, which resulted in improvement the income of the Canadian cherry growers by making use of the intellectual property right, protected environment UPOV system. So now let's go and look at how the UPOV system support breeding by the private sector in breeding activities. The breeding activity, as you know, that it needs the huge investment, which income are of loyalty from farmers and consumer to breeders is important that enable breeders to continue and further the breeding activity. So if the breeder cannot receive sufficient income from the new plant varieties, they will not make an further investment breeding. So this is very important in aspect when you consider national royal policy in farm safe seed. So let's look at the experience in Canada to move UPOV. Canada were the previous member of under 1978 Act, which allowed farmers to save seed without paying of the royalty to breeders. And Canada's act was amended in 2015 in conformity with the UPOV 91 that allows breeders to collect royalty of farm safe seed. So there is very interesting to see impact as soon as they implemented 99 Act. There was a significant change in breeding by private sector. They observed huge private sector's investment because they improved, they saw the improvement, their remuneration, collecting the royalty to sustain their breeding program because they have a good environment, much improved. In addition, private sector made a significant investment in wheat breeding. They established public-private partnerships between domestic farmers companies that needed new wheat variety to meet the demands. Now, kind of look at the development UPOV recently. In respect to EDBs, essentially derived varieties. The introduction of the concept of essentially derived variety in UPOV 91 was a very important step. And we have the UPOV explanatory notes on the concept. However, it becomes that an explanatory note does not entirely reflect the needs of the breeders. So UPOV organized a seminar on the impact of policy on the EDBs on the breeders strategy. And very clear conclusion of the seminar is that evidence that the current UPOV guidance does not reflect practical among the breeders. And we confirmed that the very important concept EDBs, which is very benefit of the maximizing the progress in breeding activity, which is maximize the benefits of the society as well. And we have the UPOV the benefit stories in our system. I would like to give you some of the example here in the video clips in our website. And lastly, I would like to give you the benefits of UPOV membership for countries in Asia. Now, UPOV started to develop the package of IT tools and a platform as a part of project of EPBP Asia for the benefits of breeders as well as the authority UPOV members. Firstly, this main feature is that currently the breeders have to file application in each country to get the PBR. However, by using this platform, breeder can file only one single combined application form to EPBB participant country. So no need to file separately. It saves the time and the money for users. And also users can expect the DS examination corporation when they making a file to the country A, country B, for example, country X, by the arrangement of the corporation DS examination. That could enable the breeders to expect the reduce of the fees for DS examinations. So those of the participants should be the UPOV members. So this is new initiative also the enhanced UPOV PBP system in this region, which in turn encourage the development of new plant varieties, which contributes to the increase in number of applications, in number of the new plant varieties, which is available for farmers. So I'd like to emphasize all of the initiative is good for the benefits of farmers as well. Thank you so much. Thank you.